こんにちは、タシチャンネルのタシ君です。
ひなこです。タシ君、今日はインドの結婚について話してもらえますか？ Can you talk about marriage in India?
The practices that's been going on in India for so long, like something like arranged marriage, which in India is very common now, honestly. If I was just reaching 30 and if I was alone, I'm sure my parents or my grandmother would just be like everywhere, like prowling and looking for a partner for me, definitely. And it's very common in India. Like everybody's family, I'm sure they would do the same. I think it's more because of culture, because a parent's responsibility till when the parents is alive, it's always to look after the child, right? In the westernized countries, like by 18 or something, or by whatever the child is like, go get out, do your thing, do your own, maybe sometimes parents are. In India or in our part of the country, it's very family oriented. So no matter how old you become, your parents will still have to worry about you and look out, especially something like getting married.
Okay. Do you know the average age of marriage in India?
I think it depends from community. Like poor community, I'd assume their marriage ages are more young. But like today, in today's generation, I think where people are educated, graduated, and doing their own job and things like that, I would say I think 30. I think maximum 30.
Do you know anyone who is not married, like over 40 or over 35 or I don't know, whatever?
No, it's not so common. It's not so common like Japan.
That's very surprising, answer for me.
Yeah, this is the thing. There will always be one uncle or one brother who's that old and he's not married.
Okay.
And every family will be talking to each other, saying he's and they it's looked down upon. Because I think after a certain age, maybe 35 and all, and if you still go looking for a partner for people to get married, if you're too old, then people will be like, why this guy didn't get married till now? Then that's also is looked down upon. It's like, what is wrong with this person and all that. That's how society is.
So the earlier is much better.
Yeah, earlier is much better, I would say. But then in India, this also things like this also matter. How rich is your family? That is one of the I think best thing. That is one of the most important thing when it comes to arranged marriage, I think.
Okay.
They always have they have to look what is the guy doing.
Okay. It doesn't matter the character? It doesn't matter he's nice or no?
That's the last thing, I think.
Oh, really?
Many aspects is there. I think the most priority one is my child will not be. I wish for my child to find a partner. That is one thing.
Okay.
Now I think second aspect will be I hope my child finds a partner who has this religion, who has this qualification. Then that all things also falls into place, because I think when the parents find someone to marry for their child or children to marry, they have to find somebody they like also. It's like they're getting married. You know what I mean? People have this habit of living more joint family also, no? Because you get married and then you bring your wife to your home, and the wife has to live with you, your husband, and the husband's family.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's very common. Even my parents, they were arranged marriage. Yeah. My grandmother just liked my dad and forced my mom to marry.
Japan, my grandparent.
Yeah, I know.
They did arranged marriage.
Yeah. Then again, there are bad sides also to these things. Many child's opinion is not matter. I've heard stories. I've heard instances where the girl has no say.
Really?
Yeah.
Can't say no.
Yeah, can't say no. But you just accept what your parents choose for you.
That's so sad.
And those kind of things in the future can always lead to turning out dark also. So that's one really sad thing. Yeah, it's very rare saying that no, because in India it's more about obeying your parents, and you are a good child if you obey your parents, if you listen whatever they say. Don't get me wrong, even if you watch some Bollywood movies and all, in there they show a child is saying no to their family, and everyone we watch that movie is like, oh wow, so cool. But when it's time, of course you won't be able to do something like that. The thing about India is we always have to worry about what will other people think. That is one thing. That's very common.
Okay, can I ask one thing? What is the advantage of arranged marriage?
I think the first advantage of arranged marriage is that you get married without any effort. you have to put effort, but
Not
not as
much?
much as like, yeah, maybe you have to put effort because I know many people that's got arranged marriage. Okay, comparative, I think the really good side about arranged marriage is that you are in your life and you can put all your focus and dedication towards your job and your work and your career. And then if all that's good, I guess you can easily find somebody who is in that equal position where you have that same mutual understanding. So of course there is a good side to it also. Whatever I'm talking also is not like something I went and did research.
I know. Just from your perspective, but that's enough.
Just from my perspective, what I hear or while growing up, I've seen, I've heard,
But
seen
that is,
happen.
more realistic because you saw it.
Yeah, and that is something I've seen like close, I've seen it happen with my relatives and this and that. I've seen everywhere it happen.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, no worries. Any kind of topic that you want me to talk about?
About India.
Anything that's with India or religion or caste system or many things, you can please don't hesitate. Just send us a text and we'll post it.
Thank you so much, Tashi-kun. You are very good at talking. はい、じゃあまた次の動画でお会いしましょうだね。Thank you for watching.
Okay, わかった。じゃあ
See
ね、
you
バイ
in
バ
our
イ。
next video. Bye bye.
By the way, I was forced for this, but let's go. 見てくれてありがとう。Subscribe と Good ボタンお願いします。タシチャンネル気に入った？